Video. If you're worried about Chinese manufacturers jumping in and selling Amazon and competing with you, and it's a question that comes up. Doesn't come up a lot, but if you've ever sold on Amazon before or probably eBay before, it was happening where Chinese are selling it direct to customers as opposed to just sending it to Amazon or sending it to you and then you selling it yourself, right? So Chinese manufacturers, competing with Chinese manufacturers has always been a big topic of discussion among Amazon sellers, and I constantly talk about it to my colleagues as well about getting in and how do you go about beating the Chinese at their own game. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing how to beat the Chinese at their own game on Amazon. So stay with me, we'll be back in a second.
My goal is to help as many people on this planet as possible. People that are positive, people wanting a positive change in their life, people wanting to start afresh, finding hot and trending products to sell online, and people wanting to make a positive impact for their family.
All right, good to have you back. Welcome. Good to have you here. If you've never seen any video or videos from me before, if you want to find out more information about what we do actually help beginner Amazon sellers get started on Amazon, find their product and so much more. Below this video, there's a link. Give that link a click and you can jump on our website and join some of our free online trainings. Also, feel free to give us a call in the office as well. Now, to answer this question about Chinese manufacturers, they've always sort of done that, right? But the thing is that the Chinese suppliers, they're not very good marketers. And this is something that we teach at our core, in our course, right? But our core is basically building a brand. Now, Chinese suppliers, they don't really know how to build a brand. They don't really have a good buying experience. The way we teach is, have a brand, have a well-designed logo, have a good buying experience. When your customer receives your product, whether it's a juice maker, hold on, juice maker, getting too excited there, right? If you're selling a juice maker, then what about a smoothie book that explains or shows you how to make the top 10 smoothies, or how to make your own soups with it, or how to make berry smoothies, right? See, Chinese suppliers don't really think, they don't go the extra mile and think about how they can add extra value or do what we call value adds, right? So this is something that you can do about improving the buying experience for your customer. So they buy your product, there's a workbook in there, there's a thank you card, they have beautiful customized packaging, and then in your same Amazon store, under the same brand umbrella, you have maybe a juice maker. Maybe you also have maybe a soup maker. Maybe you have something else, but something related to the original purchase. Again, Chinese suppliers don't really think about that. They would sell this, then they would sell a wedding dress and maybe pet products, and they're all over the place, right? So it's about building the buying experience, and that's something that Chinese suppliers don't really care for. They don't really know how to do it. Then they're not really thinking ahead like that. They think that they can just sell something on Amazon very cheaply, then that's what they're going to do. Also, a lot of Chinese manufacturers, they ship from China. Whereas as opposed to you being a third-party seller on Amazon, you're going to buy the product, you're going to store it either at the Amazon warehouse in Australia or the USA or UK, depending on where you're selling, but you're storing it on that continent, in the country. Whereas Chinese suppliers, what they do is they list the product on Amazon. When they make a sale, they'll ship it from China direct to the customer. And the thing of that is, it takes forever. Right, it takes forever, right? Because you're shipping it overseas, and we're going through interesting times right now. Shipping rates are basically a lot longer. There's a lot of delays, right? So if you're shipping via the Amazon warehouse in Sydney, and the customers are based in Sydney or Melbourne or Perth, it's going to be 3 days, 4 days, right? 4 business working days. Whereas China, it's going to be 30 days. So just keep that in mind. There's another way you could beat the Chinese at their own game is you store the product at an Amazon warehouse and do what we call FBA, fulfilled by Amazon, and it's going to be faster shipping. Whereas they're probably doing FBM, fulfilled by merchants, so they're shipping it out directly to the customers from China, and there's going to be delays, tracking issues, there's going to be caught up in customs, all these other things. So they're things you don't really have to deal with, right? Which is great, no headaches. So I hope that sort of answered that question. There's literally so many products coming out. You don't really need to feel or have a scarcity mindset. There's so many products coming out. And Chinese really don't know how to market. They don't know how to build a proper brand, a proper buying experience, and they don't really think, you know, what's the 5-year plan? What's the 10-year plan? Do I want to put my product eventually into retailers? Do I want to have a website for it? Do I want to build a brand and have Facebook, Instagram, have happy pictures of people in Bondi Beach making smoothies while they're on Bondi Beach, drinking it? You know, like, they don't think that way, but you can. You can find out how you can build a brand and basically how you can have build a business with longevity. Hope that helped. And if you ever want to sort of find out ideas, or if you need help with your Amazon business, drop us a line. The number is below, 02-8003-7534. I'd love to have a chat with you. Check out our website as well for some free training. Have a great day. Stay safe. Talk to you real soon. Bye-bye for now.